This is not a drill. Archangel Raphael says it's an emergency. Jesus is calling you to know this secret before tomorrow. My beloved child, stop everything right now. Those first 5 words are not dramatic, they're literal. This is not a drill means this is real. This is happening. This is urgent in ways that will become clear in the next few minutes if you have the courage to stay and listen instead of scrolling away like you've done 17 times before when heaven tried to reach you. Stay till the end because an emergency in the spiritual realm is different from an emergency in the natural. In the natural, an emergency means something bad is happening. In the spiritual, an emergency means something critical is about to shift, and you have a very small window to position yourself correctly before the shift occurs. And right now, tonight, this moment, there is an emergency level shift about to happen in your life. And Jesus himself, not an angel, not a messenger, but Jesus personally is calling your name, trying to get your attention, trying to tell you a secret that will determine whether you enter tomorrow prepared or enter tomorrow vulnerable. Don't skip, because Archangel Raphael can see what you can't. He can see 2 timelines. In one timeline, you stay till the end of this message. You hear the secret. You apply it. And tomorrow when the shift happens, you're ready. You're positioned. You're protected. And what was meant to devastate you becomes what elevates you. In the other timeline, you scroll away right now. You miss the secret. Tomorrow comes. The shift happens. And you're blindsided, unprepared, unprotected. And what could have been your greatest breakthrough becomes your deepest crisis because you didn't know what you needed to know. Something huge is at stake. Not your salvation, that's secure. Not God's love for you, that's unconditional. But your next season, your next level, your next breakthrough, all of it hinges on whether you hear this secret before midnight tonight, because tomorrow the window closes and you'll be locked into a season you could have avoided if you had just listened when heaven called. Stay till the end because Jesus is not calling you casually. He's calling you with urgency, with intensity, with a father's desperation to protect his child from walking into danger they can't see. This secret he wants to tell you isn't information you can Google. It's not something a pastor can preach. It's not in a book. It's a personal word, a specific warning, a precise instruction designed exclusively for you based on what he sees coming in your immediate future. And if you don't hear it before tomorrow, you'll spend the next 3 months wondering why everything suddenly got harder. Don't scroll because the emergency Archangel Raphael is announcing isn't about the world. It's not about nations or politics or global events. It's about you, your life, your family, your finances, your health, your relationships. Something is shifting in all of those areas simultaneously, and the shift is so significant that Jesus pulled Archangel Raphael aside and said, "Go tell my child. Go warn them. Go make sure they know the secret before it's too late." This isn't random. This isn't a message for everyone. This is targeted, personal, precise. You're hearing this because you're the one who needs it. Stay till the end because the secret has 3 parts. Miss one part and you won't survive tomorrow's shift. Hear all 3 and you'll not only survive, you'll thrive. But you have to pay attention. You have to stay focused. You have to treat this like the emergency it is, because emergencies don't wait for convenient timing. They demand immediate response. Don't skip because here's the first part of the secret. Tomorrow before noon you're going to face a decision. Not a small decision. A defining decision. The kind that determines the trajectory of the next 5 years of your life. It will come suddenly, without warning, in a conversation, in an email, in a phone call, in a moment where someone asks you something or offers you something or challenges you about something. And in that moment you will have 2 choices, the choice that looks safe and the choice that requires faith. Jesus is telling you right now through this message, choose faith, even when it doesn't make sense. Even when everyone around you is telling you to play it safe, even when fear is screaming in your ear. Choose faith, because the safe choice will keep you where you are, but the faith choice will launch you into where you're meant to be. Stay till the end because the second part of the secret is about timing. Listen carefully to this. Tomorrow between the hours of 3 p.m. and 7 p.m., there will be a 4-hour window where heaven is moving on your behalf behind the scenes. Angels are positioning, Doors are unlocking. Obstacles are being removed. Favor is being released. But during those exact 4 hours, you must not make any major decisions. Don't sign anything. Don't commit to anything. Don't say yes or no to anything significant. Just wait. Be still. Let heaven finish what it's doing. Because if you move too soon, if you act in the middle of heaven's process, you'll interrupt what God is setting up. And interrupting God's timing always costs more than waiting. Don't scroll, because the third part of the secret is the most critical. Jesus says tomorrow night before you go to sleep, you must do one thing. You must forgive the person who hurt you most. Not next week. Not when you feel like it. Tomorrow night. Because unforgiveness is the one thing that will block everything heaven is trying to release into your life. And if you go to sleep tomorrow night, still holding on to bitterness, resentment, or rage, the door that was about to open will slam shut. The breakthrough that was about to manifest will be delayed. And you'll wonder why nothing changed when the truth is you were the one holding the key and refusing to turn it. Stay till the end, because something else is happening right now. While you've been reading these words, the enemy has been fighting harder than he's fought in months to get you to scroll away. He knows what the secret contains. He knows that if you hear all 3 parts and apply them tomorrow, will be the day he loses his grip on your life. Tomorrow will be the day his plans fall apart. Tomorrow will be the day you break free from cycles that have held you for years. So he's sending every distraction, every doubt, every voice that says this isn't real. But if you're still here, that means the Holy Spirit is stronger than the enemy's interference. That means your breakthrough is more powerful than his attacks. That means you're about to step into something he can't stop. Don't skip, because Archangel Raphael needs to tell you what will happen if you apply the secret correctly. If you choose faith when the decision comes. If you wait during the 4-hour window. If you forgive before you sleep. Then the day after tomorrow, you will wake up and something will be different. You won't be able to explain it, but you'll feel it. A weight lifted, a clarity gained, a door opened, a breakthrough begun. People who ignored you will suddenly reach out. Opportunities that passed you by will circle back. Provision that was blocked will start flowing. Not because you earned it, but because you obeyed a secret instruction that positioned you for blessing. Stay till the end, because here's the part that makes this an emergency. The secret only works if you hear it before tomorrow, not during tomorrow, before tomorrow. That means tonight, right now. Because the moment you wake up tomorrow morning, the shift begins. And if you don't know the secret before the shift starts, you'll be navigating blind, making decisions without instruction, moving during the window when you should be still, going to sleep with unforgiveness still in your heart. And by the time you realize you missed it, it will be too late to go back. Don't scroll, because Jesus is not playing games. He's not trying to scare you. He's trying to save you from unnecessary pain. He sees what's coming. He knows what you'll face. He understands the pressure that's about to hit. And he's giving you a roadmap, a strategy, a secret set of instructions that will turn what looks like an attack into a setup for victory. But you have to take it seriously. You have to believe him. You have to trust that if he's calling it an emergency, then it's an emergency. Stay till the end, because there's something else you need to know. This secret isn't just for you. It's for everyone connected to you, your family, your children, your friends, the people in your sphere who watch your life and make decisions based on what they see you do. If you apply the secret correctly, if you choose faith, wait during the window and forgive before sleeping, then everyone connected to you gets pulled into the blessing. But if you ignore the secret, if you dismiss it as exaggeration, if you scroll away, thinking it doesn't really matter, then everyone connected to you stays stuck in the same cycles that have been holding them. Your obedience is the key to their breakthrough. Don't skip, because Archangel Raphael is sealing the secret right now. He's placing a mark on your spirit that says, this one heard, this one knows. This one is ready. And when tomorrow comes, when the decision appears, when the window opens, when the night arrives, you'll remember this moment. You'll remember the secret, and you'll know exactly what to do. Something huge is depending on your response tonight. Not your perfection, your obedience. Not your understanding, your trust. Not your feelings, your faith. Jesus is calling you not because you're failing, but because you're about to succeed, and he wants to make sure you have everything you need to cross the finish line. Stay till the end, because in these final moments before the emergency shifts into action, you need to do 3 things. First, say out loud, even if you're whispering, Jesus, I hear you. I receive the secret. I will choose faith tomorrow. I will wait during the window. I will forgive before I sleep. I trust you. If you said those words, something locked into place in the spiritual realm. The emergency response team in heaven just got confirmation that you're ready. Second, set 3 alarms on your phone. 1 for 9 a.m. to remind you that a decision is coming and you need to choose faith. 1 for 3 p.m. to remind you that the 4-hour window is opening and you need to be still. 1 for 9 p.m. to remind you that before you sleep you need to forgive. These alarms aren't optional. They're your lifeline tomorrow. Third, tell no one about this secret. Not your best friend, not your spouse, not your prayer partner. This is between you and Jesus. The moment you start sharing, before it's time, you dilute the power. Keep it close. Guard it carefully. Let your obedience be louder than your words. Don't scroll because the emergency is almost at critical stage. Midnight is coming. Tomorrow is coming. And when it arrives, you'll either be the most prepared you've ever been or the most vulnerable you've ever been. The difference is what you do right now in this moment. Do you believe Jesus called you? Do you trust that this secret is real? Do you have the faith to obey instructions that don't make complete sense yet? If yes, then you're ready. If no, then you're in danger. Stay till the end, because Archangel Raphael has one final word. This is not a drill means there are no second chances, no do-overs, no rewind buttons. Tomorrow happens once. The decision comes once. The window opens once. The night arrives once. And if you're not ready, you don't get to go back and try again. But if you are ready, if you heard the secret, if you set the alarms, if you're committed to obey, then tomorrow becomes the day everything changes. Not eventually. Tomorrow. Jesus is calling you right now, not tomorrow. Now. He's saying, I see what's coming. I know what you need. I'm giving you the secret. Take it seriously. This is not a drill. It's an emergency. And your response determines whether tomorrow is the best day of your life or a day you wish you could forget. The secret is delivered. The alarms are set. The mark is placed. Now all that's left is obedience. Tomorrow choose faith. Tomorrow wait during the window. Tomorrow forgive before sleeping. And the day after tomorrow watch what Jesus does when someone actually listens, when he calls it an emergency.